This is Castle Advent. Queen Nilla reigns over the kingdom from within its walls. In the crowded audience chamber jostle all manner of knights, adventurers. The white-robed adventurers stand close to the throne. A palace guard calls over the tumult, "Be silent. Her Royal Majesty graces us with her presence." The cacophony ceases the moment Queen Nilla enters the chamber. Seated upon the throne, the queen faces the crowd, her lips part. "Thank you all for heeding my call to slay the dragon. Whatever it takes to defeat this reawakened evil, I ask that you do it. Whomsoever conquers this beast will be honored for ages to come and handsomely rewarded." At that, the gathered crowd cheers loud and "Leave the dragon to us, Your Majesty," say the white-robed adventurers, as if the beast's demise at their hands is assured. "Indeed, you did well to reclaim the royal treasure," the queen replies. "I thank you, for my stomach becomes most upset. It puts my mind at ease to know the Ivory Order offers its aid. The trio are disciples of the Ivory Order, a charitable organization beloved the realm over. Indeed, anyone, but they'd be wrong. So we just gotta slay the dragon and we'll be drowning in gold." The man trails on. Beside him, a strange creature lets out a chirping coo. Pay attention, because this is important. There he is, or there you are, I should say, the hero of our tale. A humble bounty hunter. You love little in this realm more than coin. A seemingly tedious fellow who doesn't hesitate to claim the title of hero for yourself. When you heard about the quest to slay the dragon, it was the promise of reward that lured you to the castle. Now then, if you wish to officially register for the hunt, see me so I can get your signature. You wonder why you need to sign anything, but head for the guard anyway. Shall we? "That reward for slaying the dragon is as good as mine," barks the man. "You think the dragon's really as tough as they say?" asks the man, his knees knocking together. "If the heroes of the Ivory Order are hunting the dragon, he's as good as dead," says the man, relief spreading across his face. "Sign here," says the guard, handing you a pen and paper. You sign your name. A fine name. After you've signed, the guard motions to the strange creature beside you. You sign your companion's name as well. Mar. Mar, your friend and sometimes traveling companion. Though he can't speak the human tongue, he seems to understand it well enough. Thank you. Now we'll know what to have engraved on your tombstones. Can't ask the dead what name to mark their grave with, after all, the guard chortles. You want the reward as badly as you don't want to die. You figure you better make some strong friends. I'll let the Order handle this. Me, I'm heading home. No way am I adventuring with anyone who keeps that sort of creepy company, he says. Let us depart. You catch a glimpse of the terrified look, and then the two disappear out of the audience chamber. You'll need tough gear, the man says, wandering off. You ask him. You weren't planning on sharing either, so you don't try to change his mind. Before you even open your mouth to ask him to team up, he cuts you off. Thanks, but no thanks. Never know what you might hear that'll lead you in the right direction. The man wanders off somewhere, muttering to himself. Offer to join forces with the Ivory Order trio? We select few are sufficient to defeat the dragon. We require no additional aid. And we certainly don't require the aid of a no-name wastrel. With that, the trio takes their leave of the castle. You've yet to find any help for your quest. Things don't look that reassuring as they are, but the decision is up to you. I am one of the guards charged with the castle's protection. I am one of the guards charged with the castle's protection. I take not a single step from my post. Asking Queen Nilla to join you is beyond. The castle will close to visitors shortly. Please be on your way. You're shooed out of the castle. In the end, you set out, just the two of you, to hunt the dragon. Before you stands a sign calling for people to join. Earlier, you saw the bit about the handsome reward for whoever. A woman stares at the sign. Her face curls into a scowl as she notices you. Monster! The woman cries and flings magic. Startled by the spell, Mar grows dizzy. You gather the dizzy Mar in your arms and glare at the woman. This ain't a monster, you growl, as the woman snarls over you. I hate monsters. The two of you bicker for quite a while. Inwardly, you call her unsavory names as your attention shifts. Turns out she really hates the dragon. But she knows she's known when you tell her you're after the same thing. She squints down her nose at you. Fine, she says. She's a little annoying. I only want to see you overhear her that suits you perfectly. She introduces herself as Melanie. She tells you she is a witch, but says nothing of why she hates monsters or what grudge she bears against the dragon. A woman sits hunched over by the side of the road. She's sprained her ankle and needs you to take her to the nearby apothecary. You try to lift the woman into your arms, but the weight's too much for you to bear. You lay the woman back down where you... Upon seeing that, Melanie snaps. What kind of person are you? Ain't like it's my fault she's hurt. You whine like a child. Ignoring you, Melanie gingerly helps the woman up. Mar bends so the woman can get on his back, and the two of them head off in search of the apothecary. You watch them walk away for a moment before following, complaining to yourself about what a waste of time this is. You arrive at the apothecary. After taking a curative, the woman begins hopping up and down. Nothing holds a candle to ivory. She thanks you and pulls something from her breast pocket. You've helped some. It might be a good idea to do that again, should you come across anyone else in need of assistance. As your eyes roam everywhere but the path you walk, you barrel right into someone. When you turn to Winifred, are you all right? I'm fine, the woman called Winifred replied. Berwin, the old man calls, turning to their stoic companion. He jerks forward, as if to defend Hedwyn and Winifred. The trio advances on you. How dare you treat disciples of the Ivory Order with such disrespect? They're the ones who ran into you, so if anything, they should be apologizing. We were standing still, says, muttering a half-hearted apology. You try to keep walking, but that's when you notice something in your hand. Looks like you accidentally grabbed Winifred's coin purse when you ran into her. Thief, bellows Berwin, drawing his weapon. Guess you've got to fight your way past. About the enemy. Don't worry, the coffin cart is down, but they're still alive. The Ivory Order Trio, taking pity on your ineptitude. The Ivory Order Trio uses... We mustn't tarry any longer. To the monster researcher of Thryston with us. Hedwin urges his companions and the trio depart. Aimless wandering can be fun, but if you want purpose and direction, I'd suggest sticking to the path. Congrats. And fight. Excellent. Gradually, you yank the old man. It seems an old... He says he'll make it worth your while. Will you show him? You ask the old man about him, so you offer him safe passage to Nexton. You are beset by protect the old man at all costs. And certain you would best deliver the man to Nexton, lest any more bandits decide to try their luck. Lying in the grass, you find an old telescope. You figure a look at the path ahead can't hurt, and pick it up. Peering through the lens, you see all you know is there's something up ahead. You should be able to tell for certain what it is if you get closer. Drawing upon your courage, you toss the janky telescope. The sight of you startles it away. You kick a rock down. Cut it out, chide. You grumble. The rock you kicked must have hit it, because it is really mad. Brace yourself for battle. That was lucky. About the enemy. You can't walk on water. You spot a small sign off to the side of the fountain. It reads, "Toss in some coin to have your wishes granted." Your eyes mad with desire, You watch the water grow still. Silence. You wordlessly fall to your knees. The shock is taking hold now. You catch sight of something shiny in the grass beside you. Coin. Sweet coin. Someone must have dropped it. Pitch black inside the cave. Who knows what dangers lurk within? Maybe you should prepare. You are surprised to find a merchant selling goods in a place. You decide to take a look. These are my unsold wares. I would be happy to sell to you for a fraction of the price, the old woman says as she lines up some medicine bottles. I'm closing for the day, she announces as she packs up her goods. It seems you won't be able to do any more shopping here. Nice work.